Hello, Gemini. How are you today? I swear Geminis are like, Geminis are so hotly contested, along with Scorpios. Like, people either want to talk so much shit on them or talk about how much fun, like, they're the best. I love Geminis. Y'all are fun. Y'all are hilarious. It's not your fault. You need to be entertained. It's fine. Just keep it cool. I love y'all. You're just fun and entertaining. Anyway. Whew. I'm sleepy today. Who else is sleepy? Are you sleepy? Is it you? Is it you guys making me tired? It's you. I swear it's you. Probably stayed out partying last night. On a Wednesday? Today is Thursday, right? See, people think I'm responsible and shit because I'm a Taurus, but they don't know my whole chart. That's the only thing that keeps me mildly sane. It's being a Taurus sun. See the rest of it, you'll be like, whoa, how does she keep it together? Just barely. What have I seen for you guys? You're balancing on a tightrope. There's a lot going on here. You're at a circus. You're literally at a circus. Why are you at a circus? You're walking a line, really trying to maintain some balance with a lot of distractions around you. Like noise, lights, this and that. You're kind of breaking a sweat too a little bit. I feel like you feel like you're running out of time to do something. You're not sure if you're going at the right pace or the wrong pace. Something about the pacing is super important. Why? There we go. I think we want one more here. Pacing. Pace yourself. Yeah, the pace. To maintain the balance, you have to be moving at the right pace. Otherwise, you're going to crash. I think you do have a safety net, though, so that's always good news. It looks like it feels like there's some, you're almost like incredibly lucky person. It's like, no. Yeah, there we go. There's that last one we were looking for. All right. It's almost like you're ridiculously lucky. I think probably other people in your life have noticed this about you. It's like something bad should have happened, and you always, it's like a string is tied. You have like a harness tied to your back. Like God got you this time, you know? So the good news is you do have a safety net, but it is something you're really needing to achieve here. And it's looking like, yeah, maintaining that balance is important and avoiding these distractions, which, hello, that's talk about a challenge for Gemini is avoiding distractions. You got to maintain your focus and the correct pacing. I'm not gonna lie here, dude. This looks very tough. Not a lot. This is some like pretty difficult energy. the Two of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So we can, the Two of Swords, I mean, all of it can be taken in several different ways, obviously. But the Two of Swords is kind of like, sometimes it talks about a time of healing after difficulty, but it's like, you know, coming out. Other times it's talking about waiting for the correct moment to make a decision. So you need to decide and the correct moment and which path you're going to take, basically, because traditionally it's like somebody holding two swords and they're blindfolded. So into like waiting to listen to their intuition about which sword they're going to wield, right? It looks like whatever you're thinking, either you're experiencing the heartache right now. This is heartache and it's painful. You're either experiencing it right now and you're like wanting to kind of heal from the situation, and you will, or you're going to choose a path that's, or choose to wield a sword that's going to cause some painful feelings. Let's see. I swear I just did a reading. Geminis always get the Magician. I just did a reading for a Gemini and they got the Magician like twice or something in their reading. So we have the Magician. Oh my God. I'm just like, I never like to think of things as bad readings. This just looks like a lot of hard energy, and I'm kind of like thinking, I hope none of my Gemini friends watch this. The Magician and the Five of Wands really want a desire to create, and you're creating something. You're either feeling conflicted internally about what you're creating or wanting to create. Or you're wanting to create a way to get out of this conflict. You're already experiencing the conflict and it's external to you. And you're like, I want to create a way out of this for myself. Or I'm trying. It could also be trying to manipulate a situation to where it's going in your favor, rather than being such a big battle. I know that's a lot of ways to take that. But again, you're going to have to see how this applies to your own situation. I think that's... And it could be all three of those is actually kind of what I'm seeing. Those don't have to be mutually exclusive. They can be combined and reciprocal relationship. Basically, trying to create something out of, you're trying to manipulate a situation that's really not going in your favor. And feeling it feels like a battle. It's just kind of like ego clash after ego clash. People aren't seeing eye to eye, and you're really trying to manipulate the situation, while you also kind of line up this backup plan. That's smart. It's crafty. Geminis are crafty. But it's not a situation you're supposed to stay in. The blasted tower in the reverse. Dude, that just came out in the last reading. If I just did the Virgo reading, if you're coming across this, you're a Gemini, you may want to watch the Virgo reading as well. There could be some messages in there for you. So, well, what we know is the ending is going to come, and it's going to be abrupt and it's not going to be an easy transition. Like, it's going to be pretty chaotic and disruptive. What we do know is what I'm seeing is, you know, when we're supposed to peace out of a situation and we're not doing it, the universe will remove it for us. You can apply this as you will. It could be, obviously, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be some kind of, you know, pattern you've gotten yourself into and you need to change it up. But again, it feels more like a relationship rather than just exclusively an internal thing. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this ending is not going to feel wonderful. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's going to leave you feeling very imbalanced, unstable, you know, dissatisfied. I don't know. It's just, it's not looking like a super easy thing. So that sucks, and I'm sorry. But again, take it how it applies to your own life. And like I said, you may even want to watch the Virgo reading that I just did. Because the Tower came out in the reverse in that one as well. So I keep doing readings that seem to kind of like, I'll do 2 in a day or 3 in a day, and they kind of all thematically like to stay with each other a little bit sometimes, which I think is neat. So let's get you a couple cards of advice here. Do we want to? Oh, okay. Well, those all came out in reverse. I don't like that. So they all came out in the reverse, but I'm going to flip them up, right? Because often when everything comes out reversed, you kind of want to just go ahead and flip them up, right? That's what it's feeling like. Because, yeah. 3 of Swords again. It's heartache. I'm going to say, but your advice is to 2 of Cups on the Moon. This is what restoring your internal balance and harmony through a period of reflection and healing. So I think that's obviously pretty sound advice for somebody who's dealing with the energies we were just talking about. And again, you know, every time the Tower comes in, we're going to want to spend a little time healing and reflecting. I'm feeling like this is kind of also like, this is a time of kind of, that part of the reflections are going to be, how can I grow from this Tower moment? How can I move forward in a way that I feel better about in the future, basically, and or in a way that's going to bring me more satisfaction, you know. And the 2 of Cups is kind of like restoring your own balance and harmony. I'm not seeing going into something new, although the 2 of Cups can be a new offer. But I'm not necessarily, I don't know, did anybody just see that flash? I'm going to watch back through this because that was weird. So that was very distracting. Let me get my train of thought back. Pulling back up to the station. I'm not necessarily saying pursuing a new relationship, but it's kind of like, let's try that again, maybe. Or, yeah, in a more supportive and harmonious way. I like that for you. And it may be just taking a break from things and doing that period of reflection and then coming back to revisit it as kind of a little bit of a different face, you know, a little bit of a different approach. So I hope you guys stay well. I'm sending you a lot of love. If anyone wants to book a personal reading with me, please find my email in the description box below, and I'll see you guys soon.